Another video exposing Donald Trump for the terrible person he is. But before we get into that, I want to bridge the gap a little bit for Donald Trump supporters. I don't really hate any of you. I think it's kind of delusion that you support this guy as vehemently as you do and viscerally as you do. But there's some commonality because the Undertaker supports Donald Trump, and I love the Undertaker. Kane, I love Kane too. So you guys like sports, right? Hey, what's your favorite sports team? Kansas City winning the Super Bowl? Come on, Kansas City winning three-peat? You're better than Brady. Can we recognize that Mahomes is better than Brady? Hey, at least we can find common ground there. All right, let's go start the video now that you guys are calmed down a little bit. I just don't like Trump, but we can be pals. Let's do it.
We're 2 weeks away from the election. Let's see what we're working with. A former student of Tim Walz made some serious accusations about the vice presidential candidate in a video. Matthew Metro did attend West High School in 1994, but this isn't him. The Post tracked down the real Matthew Metro down in Hawaii.
Oh, it's obviously not me. The teeth are different, the hair is different, the eyes are different, the nose is different.
In total, the video had over 5 million views on X. Speaking of...
Man, more misinformation that Elon Musk is pushing out because he's a hypocrite and he only cares about misinformation if it helps his side.
Elon Musk suggested on his site that 300,000 dead people and non-citizens had voted in Michigan. That's not the case, as the Michigan Secretary of State explained in great detail.
Yeah, I'll pause this for you. You can read it right here on Elon Musk's line, of course, when it comes down to spreading disinformation, misinformation, because Elon Musk is a hypocrite. But okay, let's continue.
In response to that tweet, Elon said, "Shame on you for blatantly lying to the public." Meanwhile, his own community notes fact check.
Don't worry. It can went by real quick. This is the community notes fact checking the liar that is Elon Musk. Can you see? Fact check. Okay.
Checked him. Musk has thrown his support and money behind Trump, including giving out $1 million daily to registered swing state voters. This raises an interesting point. When does misinformation become disinformation? Disinformation is false information spread deliberately in order to mislead enemies or to mold public opinion. If Musk is lying, that makes this all disinformation. Luckily, I have a much bigger box for that.
Disinformation. Hey man, that's what Elon Musk is doing. Paying people to vote, spreading disinformation, and pushing the Trump agenda. He's a shill. But I do like SpaceX and I do like Tesla. Hey, I can recognize when you're just doing terrible things, but I don't think Musk is a terrible person. I think he's misguided and he's using his intelligence inappropriately. That's it. You can be a genius and still be manipulated. Sometimes you can be manipulated easier if you're a genius. So with that said, let's move on to the next clip.
I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act.
Next clip up. Hey, Trump supporters. Even though you guys really like Trump, how do you feel about the WWE? I know I talked about Undertaker and Kane earlier, but can we be on the same page? Cody Rhodes is him, right? Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. I'm glad we could find some commonality. Let's watch this clip.
I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to target and dismantle every migrant criminal network operating on American soil.
The act Trump's talking about here is notorious for its role in Japanese internment. It was used to forcibly detain and incarcerate 120,000 Japanese Americans in concentration.
One thing that is unfortunate, you know what Trump is doing to a lot of his Trump supporters? He's directing their negative energy towards a target. And you know why that's so terrible? Is because there's a prolific figure in history around World War II who directed all the negative energy of German citizens towards a particular group of people. I don't know. It's pretty similar because, man, Republicans hate immigrants. Man, y'all hate immigrants. It is crazy how much y'all hate immigrants. And they're the root of all evil, apparently, because considering what Trump says, allowing him to push stuff like this. Let's continue.
Camps without any due process during World War II, and Trump wants to use it again. This time to detain forcibly.
Target and dismantle. I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to target and dismantle every migrant criminal network operating on American soil.
The act Trump's talking about here is notorious for its role in Japanese internment. It was used to forcibly detain and incarcerate 120,000 Japanese Americans in concentration camps without any due process during World War II, and Trump wants to use it again, this time to detain and deport undocumented immigrants. It could lead to the unjust detention of lawful immigrants and even their US-born children. The 226-year-old Alien Enemies Act of 1798 grants presidents the power to order natives and citizens of an enemy nation to be apprehended, restrained, secured, and removed. All the president has to do is say the word to make it happen, but it's only ever been invoked 3 times. The act is specifically meant for wartime, but it can also be used during an invasion by a foreign government, neither of which are happening right now. But that's why Trump is painting immigrants coming to the US as foreign invaders, to lay the groundwork to invoke this law. Critics of the law are calling on Congress to repeal it, arguing that it's dangerous and could be abused by an authoritarian president. Legal experts question whether it can be applied during peacetime, but there's no guarantee the courts, especially a conservative Supreme Court, would rule against Trump if he ever tried to use it.
Another thing that Donald Trump is trying to do. What a horrible person. But hey, we just relaying the facts. We're just using his own words. With that said, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Trump should utilize an ad to put a bunch of illegal immigrants in concentration camps? Let me know. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed. You have a good one. Take care. Peace.